How are we all today? Welcome to my live stream, and I'm back with the 9,000 piece Disney Museum puzzle. Oh, let's just make sure you can all hear me and see me fine. What's everybody saying? Um, Started a puzzle last night and had to force myself to put it away this morning so as to save something to do during the stream. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. That's good you managed to put it away. It's hard, isn't it, when you're enjoying a puzzle to stop? So, who's here? Oh, there's lots of people here already, and I don't want to miss anybody's names, but thank you for being here and welcome to everybody who is here just now and watching, both in the chat and off the chat. It's great to have you. Uh, Still got 8 more trays, Ruth. Is that on your Disney Museum? You're on section 2 now, right, Philip? You're ahead of me. Not that that's difficult. Only working on it once a week. People tend to go rushing ahead of me. Um, Morning, all you good people. Morning, Claire. Already started 10 trays, so just over halfway. You're halfway through the section, or sorting. I feel like I've missed a little bit of this conversation, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, thank you, Sam. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Um, Hello, Ohana. I'm thinking if I want to sneak in one speed puzzle session during the stream, but then I couldn't focus on you all. Yeah, it's hard to focus on anything when you're speed puzzling except for the puzzle. But actually, speaking of speed puzzling, I have something to tell you. I'll tell you in a second. Let me just finish the chat. Looking and sounding good. Good, good, good. That's brill. Thank you, Philip. All good. I'll be with you as soon as daughter leaves. Okie dokie, Cara. Sounds and looks good. Good evening, night. Hello. Hello, Soul Empress. How are you? All right. So, yeah, right. Something cool happened. I did this puzzle, and I deliberately left it here because I wanted to show you. See it? I did that earlier today, like about 2 hours ago. And guess what? Guess what? I broke the hour mark on it. I was so happy, and I recorded the moment too. Wait for a video coming out very soon. Well, not a video, not a whole video, just maybe a short or something of me being so happy for a good 5 minutes because I broke the hour finally. Finally. Um, it was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. I was so happy. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you, everyone. Good for you. Thank you. Congratulations. You worked so hard for that. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. I mean, I got that puzzle deliberately to try because I knew a lot of people were getting their personal bests on it. And I thought maybe, just maybe, that could be one that I could break the hour on. I won't tell you the time yet. I'll probably do like because I'm not doing kind of a general speed puzzling video at the moment. I'm not sort of making one, so it'll probably just be like a short or something. But yeah, yeah, I was very happy. I was very happy. But I will reveal all in that little video. Um and yeah, so okay. So I'm gonna be all buzzing. I'm gonna be all buzzing during this live stream. Right. Okay, so the live stream. Let's focus on that. We've got the Disney Museum, and I have Bambi in front of me. And Bambi is the portrait, the frame I'm going to work on next. I do also have Snow White underneath. She is the only other frame that I haven't done yet. There's just the two. But as you can see, they're both quite big portraits and they're both quite big frames. So she's there as a just in case, but I'm doubtful that I'll get onto her tonight. But who knows? You never know. It better to be safe. Better to be safe, I guess. I don't want to have to be diving under the table to pull out a board. Um, Q Winter. Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. Um, Morning, everyone. It's very cold here this morning, 0 degrees. Oh gosh, it's warm here. You know what? The last couple of days here have been really warm, but also like a bit damp. I mean, it's chucking it down at the moment, so it's that kind of damp, muggy kind of weather. It's like not very pleasant, not very pleasant. But yeah, I'm glad it's not 0 degrees though. I have to say, I have to say. Um, right. So let's look at these pieces then. Here's the poster. Here's Bambi. And Bambi is at the very bottom. So actually, a lot of Bambi's frame you can't even see because it's attached to the edge. It's very angled because, as we've established, the pictures at the bottom and the pictures at the top are kind of like angled in towards the middle. So that should help a bit to distinguish it. There are some swirly parts of both frames that are quite similar. So, for example, these bits on the edge that kind of like sweep in and out there are very similar bits on Bambi's frame that do that. So there are, and there's kind of swirly patterns and things like that. So I think there may be a little bit of missorting having gone on, but I'm hopeful that there won't be too much of that. The third board I've got underneath is well, I'll show it to you. It's these ones. There's quite a lot crammed onto this board. And the reason I've put these ones on here is because these are the ones with the most obvious pieces missing. Say these, they're fine actually. There's a few in between bits, but I've got two really obvious ones missing in there, and I've got a bunch. You can't really see it, but there's like a row of ones not in Pocahontas. So that's the reason I've put that here, just for gap filling purposes, because I think that obviously going through the final two frames, I will probably find them and then I can just chuck them in. The other frames are all pretty much done. There's just one piece in the Pinocchio frame that's kind of obvious that's not in there. So you might find that, but I'm not going to worry too much. I just don't want to have a massive stack of boards in front of me, so I've just kept it at the 3. Bambi was a bugger to start. When the flow kicked in, that frame came together. Yeah, I remember that from doing it the last time. I remember Bambi was a bit of a it was a bit of a slog at first, and then it kind of just sort of, I don't know, it just happened. Um, but I remember the same about Snow White as well. And Snow Frame's really big. It's like really chunky. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's really, really warm here. It was like 22 degrees C earlier. Oh, blimey. I don't know if we've got that warm here yet, but yeah, it's been warm. I just watched the live action Snow White movie. Yeah, I prefer the original. I haven't seen it, and I'm not overly fussed. I've not heard good things about it, if I'm honest. So yeah, 0 in summer. Where do you live? Oh, you're Australia, aren't you, Glenda? So it's all the other way around. Winter, other side of the world. Funny enough, that's how I feel about every live action Disney remake. Yeah, I think the original cartoons are the best, aren't they? They're the best. It's 104 degrees here. Ooh, yeah, that's hot. That is hot, Deb. It's winter on the southern hemisphere. Yeah. Oh wow, it's 3 degrees here. Winter has arrived. Well, that's true. I thought it was always fairly warm there, even then. But I don't know. I don't know if it depends on maybe which part of Australia you're in. I'm not sure, to be honest. Um, my room thermometer max is at 26 degrees C, so it's warmer than that. Oh my Lord. 26 here today, and 30 plus is the forecast for the next days. Oh, blimey. So we've got some extremes, haven't we, going on with the weather? Hello, B, how are you? It's been 24 degrees C here today. It's apparently 20 degrees C now. I didn't like it when it gets too hot, especially at night. I like it when it's warm, but I prefer it when it's warm and sunny. You know, like warm and damp is just a bit miserable, really, isn't it? The good part about the good weather is that it's really bright for puzzling. Well, yeah, exactly, that as well. That as well. You don't like it when it gets too hot. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. All right. So, I'm just wondering about whether or not to give away some memberships, but I think I'm going to leave that till next week because I've only got 5 left for this month. So I'll do that next weekend, I think. So what I need to do is find the pieces. So I've got my big, I'd always just pull all the pieces out. This is my big box of pieces I'm going to do sort of later, starting with that one. So they will probably not get used tonight. But what we do have is the Bambi pieces, which are here. These, I think, oh yeah, so these were some leftovers from what I was building last week, and I managed to get a few kind of rows and lines together. So oh, I think that belongs in Pinocchio's pile. And we've got some corner pieces as well, and various others. So they'll find their place. These ones are also corners. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be. I think these must. Wait. Oh, I think that might be my missing Pinocchio piece. That one. Okay. I should have organised these, shouldn't I? And I didn't. But I'm certain that they'll all find a home at some point. So this is my Snow White pile. So I'm not going to touch that just yet. It's this one that I'm going to focus on, and then once I've got through these, assuming I manage that in this live stream, we'll see what we can see with the rest of them. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go. And that one looks like, oh no, maybe not. I thought that might actually be a part of the portrait, but it isn't. Right, let's get these on. And there's only one portrait on my board today, so hopefully I will have some space to flip all these pieces over and make a good start on it. Some of the pieces for this frame were obvious. It was obvious they were Bambi, and some not so much. So we'll see what we can see. I can have the poster folded because it's all on the bottom. Hi, Sybil. You're skipping my comments because bad things are not covered. I didn't know you'd commented. What did you say? Hi, Vicky. Time to relax. She's a handful. Who are your daughter? Oh, what did you say, Sybil? I didn't notice a comment. Um, hello, B. Summer hasn't even started yet. Hi, Deb. Hi, Vicky. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rosemary. How are you? Sybil, I didn't see any other comments in the chat. I don't see them either, Sybil, just this one. But we have shared both good and bad here. Do you know what? I've had this before where somebody said to me that I missed a comment, but sometimes they don't go through. Go back and have a look. It might be grayed out. But I don't think there has been one. So it's not that I'm skipping them, it's just that it isn't there. It could be a YouTube filter thing. Don't This is the first comment I see from you. Maybe the one before was not approved by YouTube. Yeah, we'll see. Let us know, Sybil. Jessica, good evening, everyone. Update is I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia and have got physio on the 7th of the 7th to be referred to the pain clinic and start hydrotherapy instead of physio. Okay, so is hydrotherapy going to help more than physio then? Is that going to be better for the pain? I'm really sorry to hear that about that diagnosis. It's just I guess it's about managing it now then, isn't it? Hello, Dolly. How are you? Yes, your daughter. Um, North to south of Australia is over 3,000 kilometers, so temperature varies a lot. Yeah, I thought as much. Do you know, I was talking to a friend, she's one of the ladies who comes to my line dancing class, and she'd just been to Australia for 6 weeks. Can't remember whereabouts she said she was, but she said it pretty much stays hot there most of the time. So, yeah, I think there are parts of it that are really warm. Thank you for the update, Jessica. I hope the therapy helps. Yeah, me too. Me too. My daughter has no patience for anything. Oh dear. Um, I hope it helps too. Yeah. Well, we're all thinking about you. We're all here for you. Sometimes forget just how massive Australia is. Yeah, I know, me too. I'm just glad after 18 months I've finally been diagnosed. And yeah, hydrotherapy is better at relaxing the muscles instead of stretching them. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Um, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I must admit that, when you're waiting for diagnoses and all that stuff, and you don't know what you're treating, so you can't really treat it and things, at least they can come up with a kind of a tailored recovery or treatment for it. So these kinds of pieces here are like really obviously Bambi. There's butterflies, but it's all the same kind of sweeping, swirly pattern. I don't really know how to describe it. Um, but they were fairly obvious to me to be Bambi pieces. Not so many real layers on Bambi's frame. You've got these bits on the outside. I think that might belong to Bambi. Huh. Oh, I got two together there. Yay. That's good. Now then, that looks like it might be, yes. So maybe I can find some bits here with like this yellow bit just on the very inside. If I can find some pieces where there's like a yellow bit on the prong, that might help. They're all the obvious swirly pattern. There's butterflies in the corners as well. So, I don't know, I guess we're just keep chipping away until I've got into the flower bit. They're obvious Bambi pieces. That one is. That's really bright, actually. I think that goes this side. That one I'm not sure. Also really bright. So that helps. We've got the brighter yellows are on the right hand side of the frame, and the darker, kind of more browny coloured yellows are on the left. Um, and where was I? Sorry, -3 degrees frost in you're in New Zealand, right, Rosemary? Is that right? Your feet are cold. Oh, get a hot water bottle. Nothing worse than cold feet, eh? Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, I have fibromyalgia too. You just have to manage it now. How you feel, if you need any advice, then I can try to help. How long have you known that you've had it, Jasmine? Like, how long ago was your diagnosis? Water therapy is also easier to. Good for you, Jess. Yeah, yeah, I would imagine so. Getting a diagnosis and answers help a bit, even though things aren't really changed a lot. Hi, Neve. How are you doing? Hi, everyone. I had a seizure today. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. So not doing too great then. Um, sorry to hear that, Neve. How are you feeling now? Are you not allowed to say some things? I'm not sure what YouTube um will take out. There are sometimes it's only happened to my knowledge, it's only happened twice in one of my live chats. But I'm not even sure what it is that was said. So just sometimes it's YouTube just has a strict filter. Like I don't like, for example, I don't think you're allowed to put links in. So it wouldn't let that kind of thing through. It's possible that it wouldn't allow swear words through. I've no idea. I don't know. But it's not like a my channel filter. It's a YouTube filter, Sybil. I started the sorting on section D today, but I don't like sorting, so that didn't last long. So have you just kind of stopped entirely, or have you stopped sorting and just decided just to flip and build, or are you doing a phased sort maybe? Thank you, Jasmine. I have loads of questions as to managing it and still being able to do everyday tasks without being stuck in bed all the time. Thanks, Ruth, and that's absolutely correct, Winter. Yeah. Wish you the best with treatment, and I'm glad you finally got a diagnosis. Yeah. YouTube will block some topics sometimes. I think sometimes, like if it's a contentious issue, maybe it might block like something political. I don't know. YouTube's changing all the time as well, so I would imagine what gets blocked and what's allowed through changes depending on the topic. Two US state senators were, oh my lord. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I can see maybe, yeah, if you maybe wrote those whole words out, then it might not have let that through. Um, gosh, that's awful. Gosh, I don't know what to say to that. That's just, it's frightening, isn't it? It's frightening. Um, like, makes me wonder how they manage to get close enough to people to take that kind of action, you know? Um, oh, you off, Sam? That was quick. Was diagnosed about 5 years. Okay, so you've had a good bit of time to try and manage it. That'd be good if you can help with Jessica. I love the winter. The colder the better for me. Tea and flannel jammies are the best. Oh, I do like the coziness. I like being cozy in my house and in a blanket and whatnot. I do like that. As far as outdoor weather goes, though, I'm a sunshine kind of a person. Um, unless there's like heavy snow, I just find winter a bit rubbish, really. Yes, New Zealand, and I was sitting with Hottie under feet. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I threw up during the process of the seizure. Oh, ooh, that sounds dangerous. I'm okay now. Was it this morning, Neve? Have you had the day to kind of recover? Oh well, Sybil, that's awful. Yeah, it definitely is. Glad you're okay now, Neve. That sounds crazy. Yeah, no, that's never happened to me during a seizure, but yeah, can imagine that's scary. Right. Okay, so I think that's one of the butterfly bit. Ah, yeah, it goes there. I just don't know which butterfly it is. The butterflies are in the corner. I think that's a butterfly bit too, and also that. Um, that looks like it goes over this side. Yay, I've got one in there. And that does as well. So, looks like I'm starting to get a few together down here. Which is good. That is the bottom of a butterfly. I think that goes up there. No, I think it maybe goes up there. There's another bit of butterfly. I'll show you what I mean when I talk about butterflies. Quite know where that one goes. So here, look, if you look at the corners, there's a butterfly in each corner, and you can just see a bit of one here, but it's completely cut off here because it's not, you don't see the corner. So that's the things I'm noticing. Butterfly wings. Um, because I love the cold too, Ruth. I live in the wrong climate. Yeah, it's not the first time that's happened to me. Oh, no, it's not good. Oh wait, I've missed something. Um, impersonated a police officer to enter the house of the senator. Oh my goodness. Good to be back. I'm glad you're back, Neve. You wore a police uniform and went to their houses. They're trying to find it, or they've not found him. That's scary. I'm a big hoodie fan. It better be like 12 degrees C during the 42K thing. Why? Because otherwise your big hoodie will be knocking pieces flying. Is that what you mean? Oh dear. I like that. I like the name that you've given it, the 42K thing. It's people are starting to call it Puzzle Camp now. I'm wondering if people are going to start calling it that. uh, Hi Claudia, how are you? No, it was this evening, an hour before taking my. Oh right. We'll see. Okay. Gosh, you always. Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better now. One victim was a state representative, and her husband was also killed. Oh Lord. It's just. Oh, that's mental what some people do, isn't it? Sybil, the words I'd want to say about this subject would most certainly not get approved by YouTube, so I won't say them. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's a really sensitive subject, isn't it? So YouTube's gonna be on top of it. Me too, Justin. I'm an American. I don't approve at all. That's putting it lightly, isn't it? Scary time for us at the USA. Absolutely. The trigger was me accidentally forgetting to take my morning meds. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. I forgot to take mine once, and I got one. So yeah, I actually appreciate this space for being safe from these topics. Oh, we have a wonderful live chat with a puzzle, so let's talk puzzles and food. Food. Puzzles, yeah, and also food. We can talk about food as well, that's fine. That happened here too with you. I can't read that. You, you Toya? I couldn't read it, sorry. I reckon I need new glasses. Horrifying, like a horror movie. Yeah. I bought a 2000 Clementoni yesterday, the African Gathering. Well, that one sounds nice. Sounds very nice. I do like animal puzzles. Claudia, thanks. Doing well. Finished Busy Birdies. Oh, I've got that one. Was it fun? Did you enjoy it, Claudia? Still got a headache, but other than that, I'm doing okay. Good, good. You can, presumably, you can take some painkillers for that, Neve. Golly, it is a scary time. Puzzling sometimes is the only thing that helps my anxiety. And we are puzzling right now. So hopefully we'll all feel a bit better after this. Right, so I don't know. Um, that's definitely a Bambi bit. I'm just not sure where it goes. That looks like one of the butterfly wings. Um, ah, that's good because that's one of the actual bodies of the butterfly. Because I've got a lot of wing pieces, but no actual kind of body pieces. So hopefully that'll help. Just not quite seeing. Oh wait. Oh wait. There we go. There's one. The only thing is, I think it goes that way. Maybe. Yes. It's on that side. So that's good. Got a little bit of a butterfly coming together. There's another piece. Not of that one though. But definitely butterfly. Not sure about that. There. So that I think goes this side. Because you can see. So I've said this before, but with the frames, it's like you're looking at it from this angle, so you can actually see the side of the frame. So here, it's like there's a whole extra bit of frame you have to build. And you can just see it there underneath that wing. So just using all these weak clues to try and get this thing together. How about that one? Is that going? No. Oh, I know what you mean, Philip. It's slow going, isn't it? Ugh. No, then. Is that go? No. Goes on that side, though, I think. I've got a few coming together along here. Wait, does that go there? No, it doesn't. That one does, though. Yay! Okay, that's good. Feel bad I haven't been here for so long. You don't have to feel bad, Neve. You drop in whenever you can. We're obviously glad to see you, but I understand, life happens. Ruth, I saw on Amazon this morning that one Cherry Patsy puzzle is $47 now, and one of them was 75. They used to be 19.99. I'm shocked. Sorry, I'm stocked up for a bit, thank goodness. Oh, I think I've missed a bit of the chat here. I'm still working on the Piatnik card puzzle. Slow going. Slow but going. Love it, but so hard. Oh, the 6K. Yeah. Oh, tell us about that. Tell us about that. I will quietly work on a masterpiece 500 called Whimsical Town. That sounds nice. So yeah, Deb, you didn't mix the bags, did you? Remind me, because I can't remember. Oh, Lenka, I loved your latest video. Oh no, what happened? Oh gosh. I can't look away for a second. Too much is said. Um, I just found out my boyfriend ate my cookies that I was saving to eat during the stream. I'm very disappointed now. Oh, right. Thought you were saying something about your video. Um, I loved your yeah, I loved it too. I thought it was great. I'm sorry about your cookies. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? 6:30 here. What shall I have for brekkie today? Oh, here comes the food conversation. Egg on toast? I don't know. Let's talk breakfasts. What does one have for breakfast in your part of the world? Bowl of cereal? There are 7 lions, so I think I will be drowning in tawny pieces. Oh, yeah. There's a couple of sections of wildlife where there's loads of lions, and there's a lot of those tawny kind of pieces. What a brat. Did you say something, I hope? Taking one's cookie is not allowed. No, I agree. Absolutely agree. Coffee Claire. Yes. Oh, that's a must. That's a must. Thank you. I'll get over it. I'm just on the wait for one of the 12K piece Ravensburger puzzles or funny minions to pop up for sale, honestly. Oh, yeah. I got my 13,500 Disney puzzle yesterday. I started it today. Yay! Is that the one? That's the one you showed on Discord, right? The early birthday present, right? Yes, I did. He owes me cookies. Too bad the nearest store is closed. Oh, have you got some ingredients in your cupboard? Tell me I have to bake some. They have to be homemade. A beauty, but still challenging. Oops, Vicky, I forgot your spelling. You forget my spelling sometimes. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. No, you spelt it with an I. It's okay. Hello, by the way, Lisa. That's absolutely fine. A lot of people spell it with an I. I just normally spell it with a Y. But I mean, my full name's Victoria, so not that I really go by that much. It's quite long and formal, isn't it, Victoria? Um, no. Wait. Yes. There we go. That one's in. So when I put that, no, I can't. Hmm. These butterflies aren't really coming together too quickly, are they? I mean, I really hope I haven't like really badly sorted this. Um, because I may end up having to start on Snow White without really meaning to, because I've just sorted it really badly. This one I think belongs up here with the other butterfly pieces. Just can't quite see where yet. What about that one? Hmm? No, no. It's not going so well, is it? Right. No, can't see that one. What about? Can't see that one either. That looks like it maybe goes this side. Or maybe not actually. No, that goes this side. Ha! There we go. Oh, that's a wing. That's a wing. That's definitely a butterfly wing there. Hmm. I knew this was going to be a bit tougher though. Bambi. I knew it was going to be a harder frame. That one is there. And what about this one? Okay, this is good. Not sure about that bit. Although the colour would suggest it's over here. They're more sort of brown, the pieces on this side. A bit more of a brown hue to the brass. Yogurt sounds good. Oh, did somebody suggest that for breakfast? I'm off to bed now. I need a good night's sleep. Oh, good night, Neve. Hope you get a good rest. If I dropped a box after sorting, I would cry. Yeah, I would. Who's dropped a box? Gosh, I can't keep up with the chat anymore. If I stop to puzzle, there's too much. It goes up too fast. Who's dropped a box? Running out of puzzles. Really? Can't afford any new until next month. Going to have puzzle withdrawal. Oh. Are there any you can redo that you would enjoy redoing? I guess yes. Oh, it was the Disney one, the one on Discord. That's going to be so much fun. I guess they are mixed well now, Deb. That's a shame for you, though. Oh no, was it you, Debbie? Deb, sorry, Deb. I don't know if you go by Debbie. Um, I did cry, and a few other curse words slipped out too. See, you dropped a pile of sorted Piatnik pieces. Oh no. Is it all, have you kind of fixed it now, or are you still in the aftermath of that? I chilled with a few ginger nuts before the stream, now happily sorting away, listening in. Oh, you can't beat a ginger nut. Love ginger nuts. Chilling with iced coffee. I just had a cup of tea before the stream. It's all good. Wasn't trying to keep them separate, but trying to go cuckoo either way. Um, I'm glad it's all good now. I found out today that the Nationals won't be streamed. I will make a vlog from the whole day, but I was hoping to have a stream online as well to watch after and maybe see myself. Do you know what, Ahana? I was a bit confused because there was a link to a YouTube channel called Speed Puzzling the Netherlands or something, and but it was like a live stream that had been set up, but nothing was happening. And then somebody, because there's a couple of people that I know from the UK that are over there at the competition, and they said it was streaming on Facebook. It was on Facebook. So was it a case of they were going to and it just didn't work out, or like what? I don't really understand quite what happened with that because it seems like it was set up, but then nothing came of it. Ah, there we go. I've got these pieces coming together. Again, I don't know if they're Bambi or not, though. That could well be Snow White. There's another bit of the butterfly. Well, no. Hmm. What about there? Oh, there we go. So that's the swan, and that's a bit further up. So I've got a little bit of a butterfly attached there, which is good. Now then, what about this one? Hmm. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, all I'm seeing is just a bunch of swirly patterns in front of me. Front of me now. This is fun. I think that might be Snow White. That looks like Snow White. Um, that might be a butterfly wing. Hmm. Well, one thing's for sure, I don't think I'm getting both frames done today. Can't see that happening. Right. That think that goes this side. Yeah, I think that's it there. Does that go there? It's there. Yay! Okay, that's good. That's good. Does that go around here? Not sure about that one. There we go. Right, that goes over here. With a little bit come together there. I'm just wondering, have I got any? I think maybe these might belong to Bambi. Where do you go? Where do you go? There. Aha! Yay! Okay, that's good. There. So there's a bright yellow line there that's quite handy for Bambi. I don't know if these might be the same. Yeah, I think so. No, wait a minute. There, further up. Further up. Okay, so that's good. And that means I can attach that. Woohoo! Okay, that's definitely goes down here somewhere. Mm. So I don't think that might be a Bambi one. I don't think any of those are. That one might be. And that one might be. Just gonna have a quick look over here. I mean, I could spread these out a bit, and then if at a glance, now I've started working on this, I might be able to tell if it's obviously not a Snow White piece, although I've got all these here as well, which is kind of confusing me a bit. These might be Bambi. I'm gonna put these over in the other with the other bits and bobs. They're a bit more miscellaneous. I'm not entirely sure which frame they're for, but if I spread these out a bit, I might get a better idea of any missorts. At the moment, I think it's a pretty good sort in terms of Snow White. I think I've got most of hers right. I think I'm more likely to have Bambi pieces in here than I am to have Snow White pieces in with Bambi. Hoping that makes sense. Found one. I found another one. Vicky's going into the zone early. Well, I'm having to concentrate on this one, Ruth. Let you know how I feel in the morning. Oh, good. Thanks, Neve. Good. Yeah, do. Do you not enjoy redoing, or could that be an option? Still sorting. Um, yeah, that was my suggestion as well, Winter. Could she redo some puzzles? I've never done a puzzle twice, and I've sold the oldest ones. But I do have one Amy Stewart I've been contemplating doing again. Well, that's an option. Do you have any charity shops near you that you could maybe just get a couple of wee lower price puzzles from? I have puzzles I've done multiple times. I have a couple that I've done more than once. I don't do that often now because I don't have the time really, but I'm not averse to doing puzzles more than once if I really like them. I mean, case in point, I've done this one before. Um, their Wi-Fi wasn't working, so they used Facebook. Yeah, yeah. So there was a live stream, but it was on Facebook. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Don't know why. I don't know why it didn't work on YouTube, but it did on Facebook. I'm not sure about the Wi-Fi thing, but I know that there was supposed to be something. But it would still I really want to see your video on it though, Lenka. Ohana. That's what they said in the chat. Apparently it wasn't working well with YouTube. Maybe it takes more power. Oh, no idea. I'm no expert either. That's a shame. That's a shame they couldn't get it working. I'm kind of disappointed with the whole Czech JPA. They put out basic information about the Nationals. They are a week away, and there are no more details or social media posts hyping it up. Oh, that's a shame. It's their first time, so it might be overwhelming, but I still was hoping for a little more from them. Yeah, that's a shame. Hello, Matt. How you doing? You still at work? Or are you out now? Have to let you out. That was satisfying to watch you put that strip on the side. Yes, it felt satisfying too. Yeah, that was one that came together last week when I was building the frames last week, and I just kind of kept them together in the box. The Danish one did really well with their first last year and also this year. Sounds weird if they haven't given you any usable information, especially since you're competing. Yeah, that is a shame. I hope that, the more they do, the better the better they'll get at kind of knowing what they need to do and putting it out there and things. They're quite big events to organise, aren't they? I love redoing, but maybe it's because that was what I did all childhood. Yeah, maybe. I used to redo it. There was one puzzle I used to redo over and over. It was a glow in the dark celestial planisphere puzzle, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I've done a video on that. They put out the times for the different categories, the place, and that there will be puzzle chests and puzzle swaps and things like that, but no details. Oh, well, that's odd. I had to ask how the swap will be organised, if they will stream it. I would expect more, since doing a post is not that time consuming and it would make people even more excited. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of what I've seen about it has been through the UK JPA because Annika's there with a couple of other people from the UK, so they're obviously sharing things. Um, so I suppose that is a bit odd. I'm hearing more through the UK than another, any other side of things. I did that as a child too. Yeah, I mean I still do, but I suppose I get into the habit then. Yeah, but there's certain puzzles that you like that you'll just really take a liking to, and it would just be a joy doing them over and over. And I was the same. I was the same when I was younger. But I mean, I didn't have the collection then that I have now. So it's like I've got kind of just so many that I don't know. I just wouldn't have the time to. That's a Pocahontas one, I think. I wouldn't have the time to redo them. That I think must go that way, or maybe that way. Oh, wait, no, it goes that way. It goes there. There we go. A little bit of the body of the butterfly. So I found that in here. Um, mm, I'm not sure about that. I mean, maybe I could. I mean, there's nothing to say I have to just complete one frame before I move on to the next. Maybe I could do a bit of toing and froing with this. Because there's some really obvious pieces in the Snow White frame that are jumping out. That's Pocahontas. Oh, I'm finding my gap fillers. No. Yeah, there's a few. There's like like a layer just around the inside of Snow White's frame that's really obvious, this bit. And they're jumping out at me in this box. It's making me want to put them together, but I don't know. I don't know whether to. I'm not quitting on Bambi. It's not that I'm stuck. I'm just trying to just have all the pieces accessible to me so I can just glance over. That I think is Pocahontas. Um, right, no, I'll do a bit more Bambi. I'm just, but maybe I will. I'm just eager. I'm just an eager beaver. Want to get it done. No, no. Right. So there's some up here that I can find homes for, definitely. So let's do that. Um, so where does this one go? There? No. There. That goes there. That one's there. That looks like it's one up. There we go. That one's up there. Some going in. There's some going in. Um, when I first started puzzling for real in 2017, I did think I would do them again, so I sorted the edge pieces, but I never did. I just love doing a new one when I'm finished. Yeah, that's totally understandable. I get that. Hi everyone, late again. Just finished work. That's okay. I've done a little bit of Bambi, as you can see. Um, glad you're here though. How you doing, Sarah? I also did the same puzzle as a child, though. Puzzles. Yeah. I suppose as kids we wouldn't have had massive puzzle collections like we do now. So um we kind of had to do them over and over. Right, that's a butterfly wing. So, where do you go? Either down here or up here. Hmm. Oh wait. Ah. Oh well, they go together. um. Wait, are there some at the top? Oh, there's some at the top too. That's what's confusing me. Okay. So these bits, they've got these swirly patterns, which are down here, or depending on which side of the frame they're on, up here. But there are also some at the top, which was throwing me. There they are. And so now I think this also goes up there. on this side. There we go. Yes, that's good. That's good. Still not certain about that piece though. There, what big is there? I don't really know why I'm holding the poster. There we go. That's a little bit of the butterfly. What about, what's that colour? Yay! I got it. Okay, that one's in there. I just got a few from Vinted with edges sorted in a separate bag. I was thinking, why would somebody do that? Yeah, somebody, yeah, people do that. I bought one from a charity shop once where the edges were separated. Some do. In fact, was it the 2000 piece, the Star Wars one I did, the 2000 piece Star Wars universe? That had separated pieces, I think. Or maybe it was actually the 5K. No, it was the 5K. Um, I got them both in a bundle, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. Yeah, it wasn't the 2K, it was the 5K. There's actually separated pieces in that one. And I bought that from eBay. I guess they must have thought that whoever's going to do it is going to need it. I've heard that puzzle's really hard. So, Ella, hello! I got the 3K life puzzle. Yay! That's going to be coming up after this one, after this section. Can't wait. Right, this looks to be there along the top. How about that? That's butterfly. Which butterfly though? So that goes somewhere around there. This one, I think, is around there somewhere. This one, in fact, no, wait. That might actually be over here. That one, because that's a bit darker, the wall there. And then this one. No, hang on. 1 minute. Does that go there? Might go there. This is so hard. What about that? There. Does that go there? It might go there. It's another butterfly piece. Yes, that goes there. I think I'm right with that one, and I think I'm right with that one. Ah, there we go. Yay. Wait. Oh, wait. No. No. Hang on. Is that right now? It's not right. Where do you go then? Okay, let's put these back. Wait, how did that go? Ah, there. It went there. And that went there, I think. That's definitely a bit of butterfly. Where do you belong though? That was frustrating. There, that bit goes there. Yes. My cousin does that, but then she puts the rest in the box. Thought it would be better if she put everything in a bag, even if it's separated. Yeah. If I'm giving puzzles away to the charity shop, I put them all in a sealable bag, but I don't bother separating the edges. Guess I should thank the seller for saving me some work on the sorting. Yeah, I think that's what they're thinking really when they do it. Hi, Natalie. My 3000 life puzzle will be here Tuesday. I'm excited to do the puzzle along. Yeah, no, me too. It's such a lovely puzzle, isn't it? I actually can't wait to do it. I actually have had success with selling a puzzle because it was separated with the edges in a separate bag. She told her daughter she didn't like to look for them, so I showed her some that had. Oh, well, there you go. It's a good idea. Hello, excuse my ignorance. Is that a smaller version of the giant life puzzle? It is. Yeah, yeah. I think there's a little bit of the image on the giant one that isn't on the smaller one, but for the most part, yeah, it's just a smaller version. You know, if somebody doesn't want it that way, it's not hard to just mix them back in, so why not? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly. I bought a puzzle recently that had it. It was a Kincaid, so I just let things go. Yeah, don't blame you. Hello, Duping Delight is here. How are you? I fell asleep and missed your live. Hopefully not too much. No, I don't think so. How long have I been going? I've been going about an hour. It's quite slow going, this Bambi frame. So we're ish getting there. There, that's that one. Ish getting there, if that's the right phrase. There. Good. Oh, okay. That's good. Sometimes it just takes one piece just to get things moving a bit. I think this goes over here. I mean, there is one down here, but there's not much of it, and most of it's on the edge. So I think the butterflies really are more focused up here. Yay, got that one. There we go. Hmm. No, I'm just not seeing. There we go. I'm not going to. So that's good. Okay. Yay! It actually looks like a butterfly too now. You can see on my wee screen. I'm like, oh, it's becoming a real butterfly. I think that goes there. And that one. Where do you go? Whilst it's down here. Ah, yeah, that one's down here. Okay. So there was one obvious one that's actually down in this bottom corner. These ones I'm just not certain if they are butterfly because they're not as obvious. Uh, right, what about that one? I think that goes over here. I should have some more obvious pieces over here, like these swirly patterns. That might be up here, actually. There we go. I keep forgetting about those ones up there. But that one. Mm, Okay. I don't know if they are Bambi, those ones. Hmm. Oh, that's definitely down here somewhere. There we go. That one is a bit further up. I think the thing that's really helping with this one is the colour. There's some really different shades of yellow and brown that are kind of letting me know where on the frame they go. Yeah. Mm, that one. Don't think that goes up here. I just am not sure where it does go. Um, I don't think it goes that side. What about that? There, that goes there. I'm not sure why that was over there. Um, yeah, I don't really know why that was over there. Um, here, this one looks like it might go over here. There we go. It feels slow going, but there is some progress. I don't sort, I just enjoy the build. So when put the edges in a separate bag. Right. Yeah, I can start building quicker. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wanted to say you only missed a few minutes, but then looked at the clock and it's been an hour already. I know, it doesn't take long, does it? It flies by. Oh wow, did you see the puzzle I put in Discord? Well, part of it. You'll need to remind me which one was it? I never remember the names with the post. I know, well, there's such a lot. Sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. Elephant watering hole one I posted part. Oh yes, I saw those. Yes. Um, yeah, it's looking good. That's such a hard puzzle, isn't it, that one? I couldn't find a pic of the completed elephant face though. I have to get one when I put it all together. Okay. Yeah, no, I saw your pictures. It's looking great. That one is beautiful, but it looks so hard. Yeah, agreed. It does look really difficult. It, yes, it is. I had to restart part D as I moved house in the middle of doing it. But I've got it on boards for A and B and restart D. I'm leaving the baby elephant till last. Yeah. Took me 3 months to do a section. That's quite a while, isn't it? No time limit. Delight, just enjoy. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. There's no time limit. But it is a tough one. It looks so good though when it's done. Haven't had time to get my collection out yet. It's stored with boxes of Lego. Oh, we've got a Lego fan as well. Too, but I'll do it this week and thank you. I'd love to see your Lego too. Hi, Kim came home from Walmart shopping. Welcome, Miranda. Thanks for being here. Now then, I'm not sure where that one goes. So this one I think might go this side. I don't think I can attach it quite yet. Wait a minute. No, can't attach that one yet. Oh, what about this one? Yes, I can attach that one. Woohoo! Now then, there we go. That's that one in. I'm not sure these ones with um, the really bright lines. I think they might be Snow White. See that? I'm not sure about that one either. I'm wondering if that's Snow White. What about that one? Yeah, I think that is too. Um, let's see. What about this one? Don't know about that one. Okay, that is definitely Bambi. Now then. There is a fancy flower in the top middle of Bambi's frame. I don't know if that belongs up there. Yeah, I think these belong to the Snow White. I just can't seem to get them together though. What about that one? There we go. That one's in. Not sure about this one. Oh, no. Might go up there somewhere, but again, I don't know. It's a tough puzzle. Maybe I could get a few of these together and that would take away some of the options. There's a very definite, like, light coloured stripe here, but it's thinner. It's thinner than this. So that's what's making me think they're in the wrong pile. Where's that one? That might well be Snow White as well. So quite a lot of mis-sorting, I think, has happened here. There's detail in the middle as well, though. If you look here, there's like a flower there, and then there's extra details here. So these bits in the middle are a bit gappy at the moment because I've just not quite got a handle on what they look like, if that makes sense. Oh, I think that goes up there. I think that's that flower up at the top. Ah, there we go. So it goes there. Well, does that go there? No. I think that goes up there somewhere. It's just hard to figure out where. I don't remember a great deal about when I did Bambi's frame. I just remember it was one of the later ones, and I remember it was just a wee bit tricky to get going on. Um, so it's not easy. Ah, there we go. That goes there. So, what about these? No. Oh, it goes that way. That's good. That, not quite figured that one out yet. What about that one? No. Hmm. Right. Okay. Hmm. Does this maybe go up there? Possibly? Ah, oh, I found there's actually a little bit of portrait in that piece. Not sure how I missed that. Okay. Where does that go? Nope. Slowing down. I'm slowing down. Right. I'm wondering about starting to put together like these bits and just eliminating a few pieces because I can't tell if these go with Bambi or not. I think a lot of them don't. Um, but I've clearly got some missing from Bambi, so it might be that I can't quite finish him before I start on um what's her name? Snow White. So, right, I'm pretty certain that they are Pinocchio, and I'm pretty certain that they are Pocahontas. Got some in here. Let's have a look. I've got, I mean, these aren't jumping out of, oh, maybe that actually might be a Bambi piece. There we go. Yeah, that one is. Got that one, and that one. But this is the middle, and then this is where it starts to look different. Where did I just put poster? Oh, it's there. These bits, they look a bit different. So I don't know if I can kind of get rid of a few other pieces, maybe that would help spot them a bit better. Possibly. Mm. Let's have another look in here. Oh, now then. These look like there's like dots. There's a couple of pieces here that have those, and that looks like the center of that flower. So that's going to go up here somewhere. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Enjoyed it for sure. Good. Pics of that also then, lol. Lego friends and Harry Potter too, mostly. Yeah, I've got a few Harry Potter Legos. Um, and I've got I had to put them away when I moved. So I need to rebuild the Great Hall. Um, but I do have, since I moved in here, I do have the Disney camera and I have the Minecraft crafting table in the Lego. It looks cool. I would like to get the Avengers Tower as well for up there as well. Got a wee shelf for my Lego. Well, this framing's coming along nicely. Might see Snow White being started tonight, maybe. Yeah, possibly. I may just start Snow White without finishing Bambi though. I'm trying to focus on Bambi, but there's a lot of mixed up sorting that's happened. So I think that it's just putting pieces together to try and eliminate a few is going to be a good thing. Because I'm just these bits in particular, I'm struggling to fill in these middle bits. And they're not really jumping out at me in this box of pieces either. Any potential Bambi pieces. Wait, that's a Bambi piece, she said. Um, that might possibly be. Oh, that is definitely. There we go. Um, Don't know about that one. It's a tough frame. But it's coming. It's coming. You were right, Philip, about Bambi coming together. Plus, the frame has just three sides too. Yeah, the rest of it's on the edge. That's how I found it when I did it. Yeah, technically four if you include the bottom edge. Somebody is selling the 18,000 magical bookcase in my swap group. One bag is sealed, the other three are mixed. Oh, Lord. Really? Why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? I just don't understand. Ah, there we go. That bit goes there. That bit was confusing me a bit. So that's good. We found that. Right. Now these pieces go here, in here, somewhere. Don't think I can quite attach them yet, but they definitely go. Oh, right. No, it doesn't. It goes up there. It definitely goes around there somewhere. What about that? I can't tell if that's Bambi or not. Difficult to tell. Ah, yes, there it is. So these ones in my hand are ones I've picked out of the Snow White pieces. So I'm glad. I'm glad that I spread those out. There. Now then, where do you go? There, you go there. Yay! Right. Okay. So, wait a minute. Wait, wait. Ah, it goes that way. That's good. So then these ones, where are these? And it could go down here. I don't know. Ah, there we go. That goes there. That doesn't attach to that, but it definitely goes there. So that's good. Hmm. It's really hard to tell. Um, hard to tell. I'm wondering if I should start trying to. Well, that goes there. Well, that was handy. Maybe this goes over here. Does that? No. Don't think that one does. Ah, it goes there. I've got it the wrong way around. So then what about these? No, I think that goes up here somewhere. Hmm. Okay. No. Right, okay. Now then. Some quite dark pieces here. But I don't think Bambi's gets this dark. Well, maybe on that side, but I don't know. That just doesn't seem... No. That one? No, that might be. Hmm. No. All right. Okay. This is looking good, I think. I think these pieces belong to Bambi, but I'm... Oh, that goes there. I'm struggling at the moment to see where they go. Uh, no, that doesn't. What about that one? She said. Um, so what I think I'm gonna do, not because that I do have some pieces still floating that I'm fairly sure go in Bambi's, but I can't attach them. And these bits in the middle of a little confusing at the moment. What I think I'm not gonna bring um Snow White's portrait up here. That belongs with Bambi. But I might start putting together a row of pieces that have this pattern on. Because they're obvious, they're jumping out, they're definitely not Bambi. And I could maybe just start to do like the inside edge of her frame there, and just move some pieces out of the way. And then I could always just attach them at the end of the stream, maybe. And then any that I find that do belong to Bambi, I can obviously just chuck in. Um, these corners are going to be useful. These ones are going to be useful. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm chopping and changing a bit, but hopefully you don't mind because I think I can bring those together. So that that belongs to Bambi. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'll move him along just a wee bit, just over here a bit, and start like working this space. Um, and yeah, see what I can see. So these ones I'm going to move up here. These are a bit more, they're a bit less obvious, so I'm not gonna put that in there. I'm not gonna mix those up with it. Um, sorry, I keep spotting pieces and wondering if they're... There we go. There's one in. Oh, that's one in. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Let's move these over. She said, there we go, that goes there. I knew that went up there somewhere. Right, so I'm just pulling out that internal layer, and any that I see that belong to Bambi, I will put in, just like that one. But I think it's going to be easier to spot them when I've got rid of a bunch of pieces that obviously don't belong to Bambi. So I'm just pulling them out now, and hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere with this. I think that might be a Pocahontas piece. You do kind of start to recognize when it's not in the right frame pile. Right. Okay. Here goes nothing. I bought the watering hole. Oh, hello, SS. How are you doing? Bought the watering hole with one bag open and the other one sealed. The Disney one also has Beauty and the Beast open. The rest all sealed, thankfully. Do you know, have you done the bag that's not sealed with watering hole? Do you know that it's complete? I have six brothers, yet I ended up with all the Lego from our childhood. Probably because they all went on to bigger and better sets of Lego. We had a big box of Lego when I was a kid, and it always was in my brother's room. I played with it, I think, more than he did. Um, I loved it. I loved Lego. Right, that's those two. And I think I can distinguish like what goes next to what because it's quite the line goes down a different part of the piece. And there's no need to worry about the top of Snow White's frame because that's also on an edge. So there's literally no top of her frame. So we're just dealing with the three sides. That doesn't go there. We've got corner there. There we go. We're together. Yeah. Okay. Not many of these pieces. I feel like I've got a load missing. Um, maybe I've not. Maybe I've not. There might even be some already in her frame. There, that goes there. Yeah. That goes there. I'm not sure when the corner's going to come into play. Uh, hmm. Oh, wait. If that goes there, that must be the bottom corner because there's no corner pieces in the top. So that must be the right side. Unless it's the bottom, but I don't think it is because it's not wonky. It's not on an angle, is what I'm trying to say. So then they must be the opposite side. No, that doesn't go together. Okay, there we are. Yeah, yeah. There's the angled pieces. So that's it. I'm getting to grips. I'm getting to grips with it. Good night, Soul Empress. I bought some mixed up sets off eBay and made up 11 sets. That bucket cost me £30 and had 8 boxes with them and the books for all of them too. Oh, yeah. Sounds cool. Bambi looks good. Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, he's getting there. Most of his frame's in. Just got some gaps. Well, not that's not too bad, and that's not too bad, but he is a bit gappy. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I wonder when we will get the live action Bambi film. Who knows? Since we got live action How to Train Your Dragon. Do you know what though? I really want to see that. I really do want to see that, but you know me and dragons. But like the toothless dragon just looks the exact same as the cartoon one, the animated one. It's just there's real people. Oh, Vicky has such patience for frames. She's a master puzzler. Oh, thank you. It's very nice of you to say so. Yeah, well, I suppose having done them once before helps. Helps a lot, in fact. Now I'm not sure. I think these might go up the side. That side. Ha, there we go. These are the ones on an angle. Uh, yeah, there's like a downward angle. So is that one on an angle? Yes, it is. No, no. Ha, there we go. Is that all? Yeah, actually I don't dislike the frames. I've actually quite enjoyed doing them. But I don't think I would have if, if they'd have all been the same. I think, it's a relief that they haven't just done the exact same frame for every single one. That would have been a nightmare. I like the differences. I like patterns and things. It's just a lot of pieces to look at when you first looking at a big pile of them, I guess. So they're a bit daunting, but all right once you start to get to grips with them. Right, how does that go there? No, it does not. So we've got a few pieces not present at the bottom here. But again, I may well just have hers. She might have some already in her frame. I don't know. Well, let's have a look. Let's see if I can find some more, because I may not have picked them all out. Um, I just did a very quick rummage through this pile. There. Um, so now let's see if I can find some more. I'm looking forward to getting this section done. I'm pleased with how quickly it's come together, actually. There we go, that's another Bambi piece. I feel like it's come together quite quickly. So I'm hoping, I mean, even though I've started on Snow White, um, I'm hoping I can maybe, if she continues on well next week, I can. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. I can get started on the wall and things and get it done in a couple of weeks, maybe? I don't know. We shall see. There. Yeah, so I think this is a bit trickier because the line goes it angles up, so the pieces aren't as obvious. There. That's that. So the likelihood is they attach to the top, and I've got some here that should be pretty obvious. But again, I might just have them in already in the frame. I think I might get Snow White out in a wee second. And see what I can attach to her frame. There's a bit there that I want to find. There it is. Still can't get anything attached though. That's annoying. So where are they then? Unless they're in here. Are they in here? Can't see them. No, can't see them in there. Okay. All right, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. Let's move these off. Put them in this one. I'm not talking as much. So I'm sorry. This has taken quite a lot of concentration doing this because I'm doing sort of 2 frames simultaneously now. So I'm trying to catch up on the chat as much as I can. Then found it, lol. OSS. No one I know puzzles at all. Vicky, can I ask what size foam board do you use? I have A2, but thinking A1 may be better, so I don't have to tape them together. These foam boards are A1. So, and I find A1 a good size, like for like a 5K or a 4 or a 6 even. You can use 4 A1 foam boards and they will fit. It will fit on 4 of them. I've loved watching this puzzle come together. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Right. These, I'm gonna put these together up there. These are sort of semi-sorted because they're all kind of the same type of piece. Doing a great job on Bambi. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, I'll just put that bit because the bits coming together even while I'm shifting boards around the place. That's the only bit I think though. So these I don't think belong to either of these, so I'm going to put those down there. And we shall see. Alright, so it's going to be a delicate operation. I'm just going to have a quick look at the chat because I feel like I've behind on it. Want to see How to Train Your Dragon too? Yeah, I really want to see that. Took my grandsons to see How to Train Your Dragon yesterday. I enjoyed it. They're a good excuse to take to watch the shows I want to see. Yeah, I know. That's my kids are a good excuse for that too. I wanted to see the Minecraft movie, so I was like, take the kids. That's a good excuse. And we did. I usually can convince my mother to puzzle with me after I'm emotional too. Would you have to get a drunk to do it? I I don't know anybody around me, like nobody that lives near me that puzzles. So I'm always puzzling. It's always just me. Kids aren't overly bothered really. Although today she was open to watching a Moroccan cuisine documentary without too much bribing, so I took advantage of that today. Didn't want to push my luck with puzzling. Oh dear. Bribery. Cool SS. Usually if I've won out, my church friend will look at it for smaller ones though, usually. Yeah. The wall. Are we scared about the wall? I am. A wee bit. Not as much though, because I'm only doing one section of it at a time. I mean, it was a bit horrific when the puzzle was mixed, but I'm hopeful that it might be all right with a single section. Haha, SS lol. At least you got to sit and watch that with you. That's hilarious. So good to see you. SS, good to see you. The ball looks like it's a variety of shades of green, so hopefully not too hard. Yeah, there's a gradient. There's a gradient. So there are parts of the wall that are actually really easy. It's the dark bits. I think probably in the bottom right, they're going to be the time consuming bits. I love documentaries as love hearing about all different things. Yeah, documentaries are great, aren't they? I do like gradients, so there might be hope. Awesome. Thanks for that answer. Well, I'm just glad I saw your question because I keep missing big chunks of the chat because I'm concentrating on my puzzle. I did the origami 1000 that drove me mad, as was the background, but luckily it would shade it in some areas, but still hard. Yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's hard when it's all the same colour. King Trump's parade starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. I will not watch. Oh, right. King Trump. Oh dear. Right. Um, okay, so what I'm gonna do is just slide them off uh as best I can, and then what I have to do is a quick switcheroo to put Bambi underneath and Snow White on top. So let's see. This should be quite satisfying, I hope. There we are. A big snake. That's that. And that is that. And that, yeah, this is the reason I couldn't find these bits because there were some already attached. That one I'm not so certain of. Looks like it should go around here somewhere, but I don't know. Anyway, that was good. I enjoyed that. That was good. Right, okay. So, now what? Now what do we, should I just carry on and do a bit of Snow White then? I think so. I think I might. I think that's Bambi, that. Now I've moved him. That's typical, isn't it? There are some quite bright areas of Snow White, particularly at the bottom. So maybe I can start to fill out a few of these bits with relative ease, possibly. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. Uh, I don't know what the usually the right hand side is brighter, but I don't know if that's the case with this. Uh, okay, that has a little bit of this internal border, so that helped. There we go. Ah, that's that one. It's got a little bit in as well. There. So maybe I can find pieces like that. That would help. I mean, at this stage, I could probably shape sort. It might help. I think that might be Pocahontas. Remind me to gap fill when I've done, or near to the end. There. Um, Found the wall went pretty smoothly. The gradient and feeling I was gap filling helped big time. Yeah, absolutely. Me either, Sybil. Vicky, did you know Ravensburger will replace a piece for you if you have the bag and can tell them the line and row? They sent me one piece free for watering hole. I later found it when moving. Oh, right. So now you have a spare. I did know that they had a replacement service, assuming the puzzle's still in print. I wasn't sure quite how they did it because I've never actually used that service. Thank goodness I've not had to yet. But the only one I have used is Clementoni, but they replaced the whole puzzle. Um, it's good that Ravensburger will just give you the piece. But yes, I did know that. I actually had with my first one that I did. I actually had an extra piece in that for larger puzzles. For larger puzzles only, usually. Right, I've got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yay! Beautiful. That's 2 trays sorted. 6 left to go. 6 to go. That's good. That's good going. I can't puzzle along and chat simultaneously. Yeah, it's Well, I mean, I struggle to keep up with the chat now because yous are all so chatty. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I think it's good. As long as you're all right with me puzzling away and sometimes missing a bit, missing a bit of the chat. I'm not seeing any more. Um, there's one there, although it's tiny. It's just on the very tip of the piece. Maybe, maybe I can find where this one goes. Or not? No, I don't know. I'm just wondering about just shape sorting. What do you think? Think a shape sort would be a good thing at this point? That goes there. So I've been going 2 hours, so I've got like maybe another half an hour I can dedicate to this. I don't know about that one. It's not as bright on this side. That's quite a bright piece, though. I made the mistake, though, with Ravensburger of assuming what orientation the piece is, and then it ends up being a different orientation to what I think. There, that's that bit. Look at that. No. Hmm. Ravensburger do not replace the piece, but they will send you a complete new puzzle. For large piece counts, Darlie. Okay, there we go. Through an effort I won't explain, I got my room down to a nice 16 degrees C. Nice! Through an effort I won't explain, okay? That just makes me curious. They sent me one piece for free for the 18,000 piece one. Maybe it depends on the size of the puzzle. Maybe if it's at like a 1,000 piece, they'll replace the whole puzzle. I don't know. I've never had to use a service. I've got a hair that will not get out of my eye. There we go. Um, Oh, yeah, snap. Oh, Hannah, maybe it depends on the puzzle or even the country. Yeah, that's possible. Maybe because it was a huge puzzle, they sent me the Novel Avenue puzzle. Ah, right. So perhaps 2K is Maybe they only do it for like 3K and up or 5K and up, perhaps. I don't know. Would imagine that's a piece count thing, though. Got a fan running here. It's lovely. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, yes, UK they do, but you need the bag and number off the bag. Yeah, I think you need the bag and the number for. Oh, excuse me, sorry. For every country, don't you? I think it might depend on puzzle size. Yeah, I'm inclined to think that as well, Philip. Guston, but happy for you, but I would need to bundle up at that temperature. Still trying to get my puzzle done. It's getting there. Good. Good, I'm glad. I love that puzzle, Dolly. Yeah, it's a nice one, isn't it? Yes, it's for larger puzzles that service. Over 9,000. Oh, really? Not even for like 5,000 then? I wonder if they'll do it for the 7,000 piece ones when they come out. I could finally open my windows after the concert outside ended, so now it's getting a little cooler. Oh, right, is there a concert nearby? The thing with the 9K is that the long pieces are placed vertically. It's because they use the same cut as the 18K, where they're generally horizontal. Ah, right. The smaller piece count Ravensburgers don't have the serial number on the bags. Oh, okay. So I guess where's the cutoff then? Is it really 9,000 and up? That surprises me. That surprises me. Um, okay. I don't want a shape sort yet. But I am thinking that might just work a bit on these. Because I could potentially work down from the top with those pieces. So let's give it a try. Let's just see how it goes. And we'll take it from there. And hopefully I can get some more in. I think goes that side. That I think goes that side. I think that goes that side. Those was that side, I think. Again, there's going to be some Bambi pieces in here, so I need to be prepared for, the pieces not going in. But we'll just, give it a go, see how it goes. Mm, right. Mm, good. Okay. Can't honestly tell with that one. That goes this side. There we go. That would go this side. Think. Unless that. I'm not certain about that one. That was that side. That goes that side. And that one. Numbers are in the box. I thought the numbers were on the bags. Gee, I wish I knew that. Bought a 1,500 Ravensburger and 3 were missing. Vicky, will you be sorting the live puzzle on stream or pre-sort off? I think probably off, Natalie. because I just think it'd probably take up a whole stream to sort 3,000 pieces. But I would show you like how I'd done it though. In pictures or possibly a short video. I don't know. What do you think? What would you rather see? I will email and ask because I'm sure they told me 9,000 and up. But yeah, I'm just curious. I'm surprised it's not like 5,000 and up. I might try to take a shot of getting the missing piece in GTT replaced by Ravensburger, but it's kind of out of print and stuff. Yeah, you might be out of luck on that one. That comment just disappeared off the screen, so I didn't see what it said. I'm sorry, the one above Philip. That sucks, Ruth. I've been lucky and never had a puzzle with a missing piece. Yeah, me too. Well, just one, just the Clementoni. Worth a try if they have it. They told me they could send mine. Def needed the serial number off the bag and count the row and line number, bottom and top, lol. And I took the photo to show the space also. Yeah, it was. I'd never had any missing or extra pieces until a couple of weeks ago, where I had an extra one. For some reason, it really threw me when I was speed puzzling that particular puzzle. It does throw you, even when you're not speed puzzling. It does. Imagine getting an extra piece at WJPC. I know. Um, it does confuse you because, like, I did a 1,000 piece puzzle by Ravensburger. It was the Jungle Tiger, the one they'd gifted me, and there were two extra pieces in that. And it was really, I was like, what, where does this go? And then I realized it was just the exact same as a piece that was already in. And I just could not understand where it went. But it's because it was extra. I bet it did, Richard. Luckily, I haven't had any missing yet. You can find the serial number in the box, always in the one of the blue ends of the box. Always in one of the blue ends of the box. Oh, right. I've not noticed that. I'm having a look inside the 3K life box at the pieces and pleasantly surprised to see all the standard piece shapes in there. Yeah, no, I think the piece shapes are good in that one. I can imagine. Would an extra piece be worse than a missing piece in speed puzzling? I suppose it would be better, wouldn't it, really? But it would still throw you a bit, wouldn't it? I'm dying to buy that life puzzle in the large size, but thought I'd better get some done first. Yeah, I think eventually I'll get that one as well. There was some celebration in the park right in front of my building. There was music and some children theatre. It was yesterday and today. The music was screaming all afternoon. Oh dear. That's fine, but when it's in front of your house, not so good. Or post photo in Discord. Okay, darling, that'd be good. That'd be good. I just could work out why the bits weren't connecting. It was like a transition line piece. Oh, yeah, why, yeah. Yeah, it's confusing, isn't it? I too resent loud music. Oh, I can make replacement piece myself. Just got to get a sheet of blue cardboard that looks right. Yeah, I would rather you saw off stream. That was my thinking, Winter. Similar thing was also last Saturday. It gets tiring having to listen to songs you don't like and can't turn off. Close the windows help a lot. Yeah, help a little bit. Yeah. Is row horizontal and line vertical? Row's usually horizontal, isn't it? And then the vertical one is column, although I suppose line would work. But I assume they mean row is horizontal. An extra piece would drive me nuts. I had two extra pieces in retrospect. Makes up for double retrospect missing four pieces. Oh, off stream makes sense, but a short sorting video showing your process would be nice. Yeah, okay, that's fine, Natalie. Yeah, thanks for that. Um, control number is different, and you have that in the bag. Right. So what's the number in the box? So the control number's on the bag. What's the number on the box then? You will have to make all of ours. That's it now. That's your job, Guston. I'll make missing pieces for everybody. Right. I'm gonna carry on. I'm carrying on puzzling. Ah, there we go. That's that bit. Oh, no. There. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if I'll be able to attach any of these. Right, so that. Okay, hang on. If that's. No, I don't think that's Bambi. Doesn't look. It looks kinda too dark to be up here. But maybe it's not. Oh, wait. No, that's definitely the outside. Hmm. Yeah, I must go up here somewhere. I'm just not sure where exactly. And then that definitely goes that way. Does that go there? Oh, I can't. I'm struggling to get my bearings on this one. I mean, we've got a few rows together, I guess, but I'm wondering if some shape sorting, I think, is going to be the way forward with this one. There, that goes there. No, that'll go this side. Hmm. Uh, yeah, this isn't coming together quite as readily as I had hoped. That goes there. I mean, there's some bits coming together. I'm just not sure yet where they go. Um, that go there? No. That one? No. Ah! That must go that side. And that must as well. There. There we go. There's a little row of three together. And that must go this side too because it's not got the edge showing. I think that goes there. How about that one? There's a wee bit come together of those. I'm wondering about maybe just filling in my gaps now. Because I've got. Oh wait, hang on. There, that goes there. Because I've got just a few minutes left. So I think I might see if I can fill in those couple of pieces in Pocahontas. But I think what I'm going to do with these is shape sort them, but not just now. I'll maybe do that off camera, but I'll talk you through that. Just give me a second, and I will pop these over there. So it's going to be white for a minute. Sorry if that's a little bit hard on the eyes. I've pulled out the ones I think are Pocahontas. So there's one. There's one. And ah, not got that bit. I still can't find these yet either. I think these are Pinocchio. That one I thought went in here, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe I can find these. These are bugging me. Let's see. Ah, right. So, ah, okay. That one should be really obvious. Where are you? And that one, in fairness. Where's that one? I hope I don't have missing pieces after that conversation that we just had. I might not. I might not. I mean, I've got the pieces are a bit scattered all over the place at the minute. We've got a two ins, two outs. I don't see it there. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, I have got other pieces in the other box. I may well have missorted it into a different pile. But those two are bugging me. Those two pieces. Can't see them. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe it's late. I'm just not really awake enough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So here is progress then. This week I've done a little bit of Snow White. These aren't attached. But made a start on, and I've got quite a lot of Bambi done. Um, there he is. Actually, I think that belongs there. Yeah, it does. There. Woohoo! Summer going in, finally. And I'm pretty certain these go with Bambi. That one I don't know, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I think maybe the way forward now is to shape sort. So what I'll do is I will shape sort the pieces. Do you know what? I think that's the one that goes inlaid in hang on. It is. Found it. I thought it was Pinocchio, it's not. Um it's that one, but I still haven't found that. So I'll need to find that, and I've not found that one yet either. But not to worry. I'll take these pieces because what I've got here, I've got these which are just kind of leftovers from other piles, and then I've got these which are predominantly Snow White. And I think that there's enough here that I can just shape sort, and I think that's going to be easier moving forward and just get the frames done. And then, so I can start basically on Snow White next week, gap fill with the rest, And then what I might also do off the camera is sort these pieces a bit. See, now that shouldn't have ended up in there. Um, this pile is like edges of frames, so where you can see some frame and some wall. So I mean, I may have chucked some pieces in here by mistake, but mostly I think they're sorted fine. So I may well perhaps separate those out a wee bit. You can kind of, it's going to be a case once I've filled out the frames completely, I'm going to have to separate the puzzle onto 4 boards equally. So some of the pictures will be, you'll only see like half the picture or something on one of the boards. But just for the sake of getting in all the wee gap fillers and the wall and things, I think that's going to have to be the way forward. So yeah. It's getting to the awkward part really, where it's kind of too big to be able to put under the camera. So I need to do some organizing, basically. Always remember, a piece is never missing until there's no more pieces to put in. Well, this is true. You're right. You're right, Gustin. Made your eyes square. I've been convinced I was missing one until the end before you. Yeah. Oh, I know. Me too. Several times. Several times. And I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure, it'll be fine. But yeah, you're right, Cara. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. So, yeah, I'm sort of thinking out loud a bit here, but when I come back next week, I'll finish off Snow White. I'll do some shape sorting off camera. I'll finish off Snow White. I'll gap fill all anywhere there's gaps in the frames. And then it's going to be filling in all of these like lines of pieces between the frames, like these here, for example. And I'll have the four sections of the puzzle on 4 boards. So there might be a lot of switching around, but I think that's how it's going to have to be moving forward. So hopefully that's okay, and hopefully you enjoyed that tonight. I actually got more done than I thought I would. But it's just they're both sort of half done, so Bambi's not too bad. Bambi's not too bad. Vicky's live streams are beautiful puzzle ASMR. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Hang on, I've been missing some chat. Looks amazing, great progress. Thank you so much. It went so quick. Oh, I'm glad you thought so. Well, I guess that means you had fun. I guess that means you had fun. Well, as always, a great therapy session. Everyone have a great week, and hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. Yeah, you too. Looking good. Thank you, Tracy. It was, Ruth. Everyone really enjoyed the live. Good. When I puzzle, I get tired. I stop and go to bed. Yeah. Well, it is late here as well. It's about 11:30 here now, so um it is quite late. Thanks for another stream. Like. Oh yes, please don't forget to hit like. Okay, so join me on Thursday for a continuation on the Athenium puzzle by Clementoni. That's the one I'm doing on Thursdays. I have fully sorted it and started building it, so it'll just be building next week. It's a beautiful gradient puzzle. Obviously, next Saturday, I will be back with this, with the plan as I've just laid out to you. And especially, look out tomorrow for a video on Wildlife Section 10. I'm hoping to put it out tomorrow. So I really hope that you're all looking forward to that as well. It's coming along nicely, the video. I think I'll get it done tomorrow. So, yeah, want to try and get it up tomorrow night. So look out for that as well. I think that's it. Please leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed it. Join my Discord server if you're not part of the Discord server. There is a link in the description. It's an invite link. You can use that to join, and it's free and it's fun. It's a fun place to be. Oh, and please, as well, if you don't mind, in the description there are 2 links to my merch websites. One for the US and Canada and Australia, and one for Europe. And you can buy Vicky Makes and Builds merch, including this lovely design that I am sporting tonight. So check that out, please, and see what you think. If there's anything you like. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, everyone. And I will see you next time. Okay, happy puzzling. Bye.